We continue on the Super Speedway racing at these plate tracks. We're now at the Daytona International Speedway, the World Center of Racing, for the Samsung 250 Under the Lights. On pole for tonight's races, Isaac Nichols in the 7, 2 is outside the 15, Levi Shones. Then 30 of Marco Chapez, TJ Henley, who's won this race in the past, up in 4th, and Jim Garrett rounds out the top 5. Then Roland Cook in 6th, Jose Fernandez 7th, Max Anderson in 8th, Wyatt Walker 9th, and Marcus Sachi rounding out the top 10. Then for the rest, we got Jake Galloway, who's outside Adam McDowell. They have Steve Larker and Juan Garcia. Then Michael Sanders and Hunter Powers. There's Jonathan Beefer and James Curligan. Then Alexander Rowe and Jay Jefferson. Joe Jefferson, your points leader, and John Gambit. Then Colton Young, Code Luigi. Jeff Bright won this race last season. Joe Sandroshu is outside. They have Steve Morgan and Luke Rainey. John West and Justin Zeidel. Then Justin Heath and Patrick Smith. Jeffrey Beeford and Gatlin Downey. Then Jason Larker and Alex Stewart. Eli Bright and then Roland Emmerich. Christian Parker and Jonathan Rains. Then rounding up the field front row, Tim Raff in the 05. Michael Ferris in the 18 will be to his outside for the start of the Samsung 250. Nichols on the pole. He leads to the green flag. Let's get on track. Stank at the command.
On behalf of the many great folks at Bass Pro Shops, Tracker, and MB&A, gentlemen, start your engines!
Business as usual today, buddy. Nice and easy. Give your seatbelts a little tuck for me, buddy. You're ready to rock and roll. Buddy, be ready here now. Feel that thing out real good here for the first lap or so. Make sure you got a good feel for it.
And 42 cars for Epp and Rolf, the starting grid. The last 2 times we were here at Daytona for the Samsung 250, the last 2 seasons, it's been a Junior Motorsports car in victory lane. 2 seasons ago, the 80 of Eli Bright emerged from the wreck victorious. Last season, Jeff Bright just edged TJ Hanley at the stripe to win in the number 5 car. So Junior Motorsports on a roll at Daytona in the night race. Looking down a 3rd win in a row. The Brights trying to have their 3rd win in a row in this Daytona night race in the Target Series. But they have some tough competition up ahead. Hanley's won this race before. He finished 2nd last season. He knows how to get to victory lane here at Daytona in the Target Series. Pace car in. 15 laps will go green. Nichols, Shones, front row for the start. Green flag in the air. We're racing at Daytona in the Target Series. Drivers are making 3-way moves. They come down to the tri-oval. Lap 1 led by Wyatt Walker. No, Jose Fernandez on the outside lane leads lap 1. There's a car that came down pit road, the 33. Yes, Steve Larker came down pit road from the middle of the pack. Could have caused a crash. Luckily, got down low onto the apron and no contact made with anyone. We still green. We stay green, but man, oh man, it's kind of spread the pack out just a little bit right here. We got a bigger pack behind the smaller front pack. As they race now down the backstretch, Jake Galloway clears. He's to the race leader. Comes Roland Cook. He'll move up to the middle. Has Marcus Sachi to his bottom lane now. Sachi in the 66 with a good run, entering turn 3. Galloway couldn't get down line. TJ Hanley pushing Sachi all the way through. As Marcus Sachi in the 66 will clear for the race lead off of turn 4. Juan Garcia in the 19 with a pretty good run. Here he comes on the bottom lane. Now down to the tri-oval. TJ Hanley in the 44 will move to the inside. And to the stripe, Adam McDowell's pusher, but Sachi leads that lap by about half a car length. See some of those guys from that second pack trying to run up here to this front pack. They're trying to get single file out and work together and get up there. Already 4 wide. That's a little dangerous right there, but Shones keeps Max Harrison behind him, and they stay 3 wide for now. Steve Larker merging out of the pits. Up ahead of these drivers is Fords will battle side by side, 3 wide down the backstretch. Michael Sanders in the 60, all the way to the bottom. Behind him, Juan Garcia, as the pack will catch Steve Larker. Hopefully Larker's not off pace. Hopefully he's just slow coming off pit road, but once he gets into this pack, he can stay sped up. Currently, Michael Sanders leads. He moves up in front of Juan Garcia. Garcia comes up with him. And now here comes the 14 Hunter Powers. That's 2 teammates right there, 2 TriStar cars. That's Juan Garcia in the 19, Hunter Powers in the 14. They could work together here to get to the race lead. Garcia tries to move down from his teammate. As they enter turn 1, he does. TriStar cars line up on the bottom, looking good right now. Juan Garcia with the push from his teammate Hunter Powers will grab the race lead. But Powers not giving up yet as he comes to the bottom lane now. Jonathan Buford, here comes Jay Jefferson, the 1. As Powers moves up to the middle. Now here comes Buford all the way to the bottom lane. 28 car trying to get to the race. Can Juan Garcia clear right there for the top? He does. The 19 car down in front of everyone and down to the race lead once again. They're trying to lead this lap here. See, they're catching that 33. They're deciding where they have to go now. Garcia moves to the high side. The 33 will go up with them. Now Garcia back down to the bottom. The 33 might get down in front of him right there. So on the 19 down, hopefully he can get back up to speed once that 19 pushes him clear. 11 laps to go at Daytona. Michael Ferris, the last car in this pack. Hopefully he doesn't lose this draft as Steve Larker will go a lap down right here to the 19 Juan Garcia. Jeff Bright goes to the middle lane. Luke Rain, the 70, will take advantage. He'll go to the bottom, going for that second position. And he'll take it off turn 2. Well, Garcia with a pretty good lead right now. Has held it for a good bit. But here comes Rainey now to the bottom lane, number 70. Luke Rainey, fast here at Daytona right now. See Steve Larker up top, 3 wide. Trying to prefer look to make it 4 wide. Backs out, thinking smarter that. Luke Rainey, Justin Zidell pushing him. Rainey will clear off a 4. He moves up. Zidell looking to the bottom now. As they come to the tri-oval. Oh, around they go in the front of the pack! Big crash. Garcia got spun around. Oh, Jake Jefferson at the end gets spun to the wall. And we got a big crash front stretch. Yellow. Oh, the 19 got flipped. Garcia's upside down. I think that was his teammate. 3 teammates involved. What in the world happened? That came out of nowhere. They raced back with Luke Rain in the race lead. 10 laps to go. And a crash that, I don't even know how that crash happened. There's TJ Hanley. Does he have damage? He was in at the end. Some rear end damage. I don't know if it's going to slow him down, though. There's the 89 all sorts of damage. The 66. The 33. The 87 has some rear end damage. Looks like a Roland Cook. The 14 Hunter Powers as well. Caution number 1. There's Jay Jefferson with his damage in the number 1 car. He had it missed and then got some contact with some others. Your points there, Joe Jefferson looks like make it through in the 30. What happened there? Luke Rain leads us back. Garcia the first to go around, and I really don't understand how this crash happened. It was at a weird part of the track where not many crashes ever happen. So let's check out how caution number 1 was caused. Right here, just getting a little tight as Luke Rain trying to move up and block some of the lanes, and right there moves up from Garcia, and Garcia comes up and gets to the 33 Steve Larker, trying to get up to the outside lane, just probably doesn't realize the 33 is out there. Look at Jeff right in the 5 missing it. And then they're all stacked up against the wall. Everyone's doing a great job trying to slow down, keep it off each other, but then it really just escalates to see Jay Jefferson getting clipped right there into the 82, I believe that is, and the 31. Michael Ferris going way down the palm lane, missing all that. And right there, that's where they spun. And then the 19 comes down off the wall. That's where the 33 spins down front. And then Hunter Powers will hit his teammate right there and flip him up and over. There's the 2, the 09, the 05, the 33. That's where the 44 got his damage. Right there. Is that the 11, Jake Galloway, Roland Emmerich, Wyatt Walker, Colton Yo. So many drivers at the back of this field were involved. It's just such a weird part of the track to have a crash happen. We don't normally see them happening towards the tri-oval. And that's where the 19 got flipped. I saw Josie Andros do a great job in the 20 on the bottom lane. He has an onboard camera. Some of these drivers in the crash had an onboard as well. First on board, the 20 Josie Andros. He looks like he made a great miss there as he was at the back of the pack on the inside lane. Luckily, he had all the room down low to go. Great job there by Sandro to be able to miss that. TJ in the 44 is an onboard camera. Got some damage. I don't know how much it is, though. Oh, he took some pretty hard shots, so I would not be surprised if that 44 was off pace. The ADAV Live Bryson onboard camera. He's back here. He's won this race 2 seasons ago, trying to get back to victory lane in the Daytona night race. Doing a great job. They're missing every crash that happened around. There's the 19 flipping up and over. So Luke Rain, the 70, led the field back to the stripe. He, of course, is on the racetrack. He'll restart the race out front. Can he hold on for these final few laps? and get into victory lane at Daytona. It'll be 6 laps to go and take the green flag. Luke Rain, the 70, is out front. From that crash, John West has retired along with Juan Garcia, Marcus Sachi, and Hunter Powers. Steve Larker lapped down the 33 and 38. 37 cars on lead lap, but a lot of them have some sort of damage. So Luke Rain, the 70, will be out front for this restart. Justin Zidell in second. Third will be Jennifer Buford, Jeff Bright fourth, Alex Stewart fifth, then Cole Luigi in sixth, Adam McDowell seventh, James McCrogan eighth, Marco Shipez ninth, Jonathan Buford 10th. There's your points leader, Joe Jefferson, in the 11th position. Gonna restart this race. Jeff Butler could go back-to-back in these Daytona night races in the Samsung 250. Be interested to see if he can do it. It's the green flag back waving. We're back racing. Some cars move to the outside lane. Luke Rain stays to the bottom. Your race leader. You're going to want to stay to the bottom here. 6 laps to go. It's going to be over pretty quickly. Jeff Buford going to take advantage and go for that second position in the 62. There's the 01 to Kurgan, moving 3 wide out of line. Jeff Bright stays to the high side. Can he get the bottom to Cole Luigi in the 32? Maybe he thinks it's too early to make the move. He's going to try and get down low at some other point. Down the backstretch they come. Luke Rain still out front in the number 70. Jeff Buford trying to get the draft from the 32 and some of the others. James McCrogan will make it 3 wide down to the bottom lane. Does he have enough for a run to get to second? He has a huge run entering 3. Here he goes to the bottom for second. DeKergan with a big push from Buford and Shones. He'll get all the way to second as they come off of 4. Now he's onto the back bumper of the 70 of Luke Rainey. Here comes your pulsar in the 7 of Nichols, back up to the front. To the stripe, 5 laps to go. If the yellow comes out, the race is over. And it's a battle for second behind Luke Rainey, trying to get his second target win this season. Here comes Shones as he looks to the bottom lane, the 15. He has a run. He side drafted that 28, got up to the 70. They side drafted the 70 back, and here comes Levi Shones. He'll grab the race off of turn number 2. Textbook move there by Shones. Moved the 28 up, got the side draft off him. The 28 moved up and got the side draft off the 70. And they made the pass. Now comes Nichols to the bottom lane, but a lone car down there has no help. Shones has no help up top as well. The middle lane was the place to be. Joe Jefferson abandons to the bottom lane, coming to 4 laps to go. Nichols leads as they come off of 4. Some of the others trying to latch onto this pack and have a shot. Now 4 laps to go at Daytona. Isaac Nichols trying to hold on and win. With the 30 hungry behind him, trying to get his first win of the season. He's been your points leader pretty much all season. How big would it be if Joe Jefferson can lock himself into the chase with a win? 3.5 laps to go. Down the backstretch, Nichols and Jefferson move up to the top. They stay up there. They have the draft up top. Shones pushing that 30 clear along with the 7. Getting a little close in the pack right there. Alex Stewart trying to get to 3rd. Jose Fernandez going for 4th. The inside lane has to get formed up here. They have nothing for the front 2 right now. Oh, they're going to go 3 wide. Jose Fernandez for 3rd. 3 laps of racing to go. Still some time left at Daytona to make your move. You either have it or you don't. Joe Jefferson needs some help behind. He cannot get up to that 7 car. He needs to have the 22, the 4, the 16 go and push him by. But they have enough for a run on the 30. They might go to the inside and get by him. Down the backstretch, 30 tried to give a little bit of a block right there. The 22 moves low, but he has no help. No help for Jose Fernandez. They come down the backstretch. It's close now as Adam McDowell, the 16. He stays side by side with the 30, though. He has a run. Through 3 and 4. They'll come and see 2 laps to go. Can Nichols hold on? Coming to 5 miles left. Jeff Bryan, the 5, back up into contention. There's the 38 up. The 38, John Gambit. Jose Fernandez moves up. The 16 moves to the bottom of Adam McDowell. Now 2 laps of racing to go. Jeff Bright going to move bottom 3 wide. He'll go for second now. Isaac Nichols loving what he's seeing. He has a teammate now coming behind him. John Gambit behind the 5. The 6 of Justin Zidell. The 6-2 of Buford. And the 70 of Luke Rainey. Down the back, here comes the 30 of Gambit, excuse me. They're coming to see the white flag. No one has touched the 7 Nichols since he got to the race leader. Pole sitter out front and dominating. And he's pulling away from the field as they battle 3 wide behind. Come to the stripe. They make it to the white flag. We'll race it back to the checker no matter what. Off of 4. They're going to make it to the white flag. One more time around Daytona for Isaac Nichols and the 7. Your pole sitters dominate the second half of this race. But he has some cars hungry behind him. Here comes the 38 of Gambit in the draft. That 38 needs to have the 6 or the 4 stay behind him to have a shot. He's in the draft of the 7s. They come off of 2 and down the backstretch. Does he have the run to get to the inside, though? He's looking, trying to stay in the draft and get a run. Down the backstretch into turn 3 for the final time they will come. No help for the 38 though. The 7 Nichols might have this. Junior Motorsports has won the last 2 Samsung 250s in the Target Series. They come off of turn 4. No contest for Isaac Nichols. Another Junior Motorsports win in the Samsung 250. Nichols from the pole will win the Samsung 250 at Daytona. That was dominant by the 7 car. No one touched him. He got out front and he just pulled away. Isaac Nichols possibly into the chase with the win at Daytona and the 3rd time Junior Motorsports win the victory lane in the Samsung 250 in this night race. Just showing that they have some great cars that they bring here to Daytona. Wow, what a race and what a finish. Let's go check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Samsung 250 at Daytona. There was 1 caution flag for 4 laps and 5 lead changes among 6 different drivers. Isaac Nichols from the pole leading only 5 laps to get to victory lane. It looked like it was pretty dominant, but once that restart came, with around, 6 laps to go, he got those last 5 laps. John Gavin ends up 2nd, Jeff Buford in 3rd, who is now your new points leader. Max Anderson 4th, Jonathan Buford 5th. Then James McCurlgan in 6th, Jason Larker 7th, Justin Seidel 8th, Jeff Bright 9th, and Emmett McDowell rounds out the top 10. So there's your top 20. I mentioned how Jeff Buford is your new points leader because Joe Jefferson in the 30 ends up 15th. Not the day he was looking for. Still a decent day, kept out of the wrecks, but man, he would have loved a lot better. Luke Rainey finishes 17th, led the most laps 6th. Just fell back there at the end, could never get back up to the front. Down at the rest, 21st to 40th. So right there, 37 cars finished the race on the lead lap. 38 finished it running. A lot of these drivers back here had damage and were off pace at the end. Some of them were stuck behind some damaged cars, so they need another caution really to get caught back up. Now let's go look at the point standings. So we're now officially more than halfway through the season. Here are the points. Jennifer Buford on top of the points list by now only 11 points over Joe Jefferson, who's fallen to 2nd. Joe Sandrovich is now 3rd. Jonathan Buford 4th. Code Luigi down to 5th. Then Jose Fernandez is 6th. Eli Bright is 7th. Steve Morgan 8th. Jim Gammett 9th. And Levi Shones rounding out the top 10. So there's your top 20. See how these drivers outside the top 10 with wins and whatnot trying to get up there and into the chase. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 winners in the top 20 in points. And look down at the rest of the field. There's an 8th with Jake Galloway, 9th with 9th with Adam McDowell, 10th with Justin Seidel, 11th with Isaac Nichols, your new winner, and your 12th driver in the chase, Wyatt Walker. He has it by 15 points over Juan Garcia. Alexander has 2 wins. He needs to really get up into that top 30 to use that. Tim Ranoff 35th with a win. Luke Rain 39th with a win. They have to somehow get into the top 30, and some of them might even have to win another race. Alexander will basically be if he gets into the top 30, so there's a lot riding on the line for that A2 team. So the next race will finish off the string of super speedway races at Pensacola for the Napa 300. See you guys then.